Moving along, when asked about not seeing Marvin Harrison Jr. for a potential game-winning touchdown, Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray replied, "As a quarterback, you're doing your reads. Sometimes the ball goes to him, but it's not my job." So after hearing that quote from him in the post-game presser, what do you guys think of his response saying that's not his job? Mike first.
That right there. Right? You're like, what? What are you talking about? What the hell you mean it's not your job?
Yeah, whose job is it?
Exactly your job.
That-
That's exactly your job. Even if the coach is screwing up, he threw the coach right under the bus. Even if the coach is screwing up and not making those calls, you still should be peeking back over there because that's the best player on your team. Now, guys, you can say what you will. When I hear that kind of stuff, I'm wondering just what kind of relationship those two have.
Right.
Because if they've been out there and working hard together and they're vibing together in any kind of way, there's no way you say that. You either say, yeah, I got to make sure I keep him on the eye. We know what kind of talent he is. And I got to make sure I give him every opportunity to help this team win. That's the standard answer. That was so far off standard that I have to question what kind of relationship those two have right now.
Absolutely.
How are you the quarterback and you say that's not your job? You gotta ultimately look in his direction, and if you want to win, you should be throwing the ball in his direction. I don't know who else you would think of getting the ball to on that team first before him. So, when he says something like this, like you said, it says that they don't have a great relationship. And it also speaks to the lack of how could I say it, consistency with the head coach, because he's basically saying the coach got me, focus on something else, which means they all are not on the same page. Not only just him and the guy he should be throwing it to, but also the coach. The coach is not on the
He's
same
right,
page.
because he said, Coach tells me all the time,
Yes.
let the play determine where the ball go. Yeah, that's the base of what we're calling.
Yeah.
We want to see, let the play determine. But that's our main man over there. We want to try to get it to him as much as possible. And you have to learn the game by allowing the play to determine where to go with the football. That's how you learn the game. But there's a reason they double and triple team guys like me. That means they don't want you to get the ball to guys like me.
Right.
You cannot just say, okay, I'm going to help y'all out by not throwing them the damn ball. You can't do that. That's why it's just crazy to me.
Yeah, look, I was going to say the same thing that Mike said is really about where their relationship is right now. And I know that uh, Marvin Harrison Jr. is new, and Kyler Murray has been injured uh, a lot since he's been in the NFL. And he may be getting more attention, I'm talking about Marvin, than Kyler. And Kyler may feel
He
it's
don't
his
like
team.
that.
Yeah, and he may not like it. It may be an ego thing, because for you to say that, and I haven't played football on any level as far as you guys. I'm not even talking about high school. I didn't even play football. I played basketball. But if I'm not mistaken, Mike, you read the defense. Even if a play's called, if you see a certain defense out there, the play may change while you're getting ready to hike the ball to the quarterback. And when you make a read on defense, and if you see the guy open, you're supposed to change the play. I seen actually, and I hate to give you guys credit, I seen Dak Prescott do that last week against the Browns, change the play up, threw it in the corner for a touchdown. And I'm like, that's that $60 million right there. He's supposed to do that. That's what you're supposed to do. So I don't really have much more to add to it. I think Mike hit the nail on the head when he said, where's their relationship right now?
Yeah, I think this is even more alarming that he said the coach says put the ball pause where the ball's supposed to go. Harrison is where the ball's supposed to go. That makes no sense. Where else is the ball supposed to go?
And when I looked at it, I thought about this too now. And I do have, every time I've been around him, I've seen him a great relationship, I think, with Kyler Murray. And I've seen him when he was real young and over here working out. We would be on the same football field. I was working out with my boys, and his dad was working him out. So I got a great relationship with him. We've always been cool. But other people have said that it's the kind of person he is. He's not that guy to hang out with all the guys or whatever. And then I know Marvin Harrison. He's a different kind of dude. So now you got these two. I don't want to call them aloof, but different kind of dudes. Yeah, and then I hear those things, and then I start saying in my head, I just don't know. I don't know, because those two together could be dangerous if they ever got together, but I don't know if that's happening.
Right.
But Mike, think about if it's your NFL debut, and you only get one catch, just one catch. The ball came to you one time. How are you feeling at this point? For 4 yards.
What? Right. And everybody was talking about, oh, they're so excited about your debut. Think about Marvin Harrison and his whole plight. Now remember, he said, bump all of y'all. I'm not doing any of those workouts. Draft me anyway. And he still goes very high to the Cardinals. And then you get out here. All of those resources to get this young man, and he was one of the greatest draft picks this team has had a long time. You still get throw him one ball, you get him one pass. He's supposed to be right now the star of your team. Is there a fight for who's the star? I don't. And when you do get a play call, sometimes when you get a play call, both receivers go to the line of scrimmage. If it's man across the board, that's man-to-man defense, then it is your job. You get to choose which one of these matchups do I think I have a better chance at winning. You got to make that decision, and that has to be Marvin Harrison Jr. every time, twice on Sundays.
Yeah, I totally agree. And listen, I don't know his personality well outside of knowing his father and going to our school, Ohio State. But most of the time, like outside of, and I'll say this, even you or whoever, outside of Larry Fitzgerald, receivers are crazy. They think they're always open. There's no way that they're never not open. Receiver over the right or wrong, Mike. Yo, AB was up here last season with us. He said I'm 7'11". I'm never not open. Yeah. I'm always open. And I've never only receiver I've seen not talk shit is Larry Fitzgerald. That was the night I said I've never seen. I said I've never seen a receiver not talk shit. He's the only one. Do you think Marvin might be like, yo, my nigga, you know what time it is. You need to, in practice I'm talking about, do you think that led up to what could possibly happen? Do you think he's giving a wide receiver energy, Mike? Like, yo, my nigga, I'm always open. Make sure you hit me.
Yeah, let me jump on that a little bit. And I want y'all to understand, because I've thought long and hard about this. Why are receivers such? Now, you do understand the very nature of the business put us in a conundrum. Mm-hmm. In a conundrum. So we sit way out wide by ourselves. Mm-hmm. So you're way out there, independent, by yourself. You're the most independent, dependent person in the world, because you can't do anything without them throwing you the ball. So you're way out there independent and you're very dependent. It's a dichotomy that carries over in the attitude of all wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we kind of go back and forth. But I'm gonna tell you, the one thing you want is a receiver that want the football. So that one pass he got, if he ain't saying something, there's a problem.
Right.
I'd rather have a guy that I got to say, oh, whoa, come on, don't be doing all of that. And instead of having that guy that says, man, get out there and say something. They only threw you one damn ball. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I hope he's saying something.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying, Mike. And I'm happy you explained that to me. That was great information to know. But at the same time, as you think that's why Stephon Diggs is in Houston, maybe he's saying too much. And then you got to make a decision because Josh Allen is like, yo, I can't take this nigga. He's driving me crazy. I'm trying to give him the ball as much as I can. What do you think about a situation like that?
Right. You go too far. And I know Stephon got hot, but Stephon did catch over 100 passes every year he was with the Buffalo Bills. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
okay, buddy. You
But
caught
what I'm
over
saying,
100
he like,
passes.
yo, I want to catch 115 passes. That's what I'm saying. And Josh, you got to realize, Jack,
Right.
you caught 100 passes, but I threw you the 100 to catch. How much? God damn, that's what I'm saying. And I'm not making excuses. I'm asking a question.
And what happened, I believe what happens is, all right now, okay, don't go too far. You're important here. We need you. And yes, you've given us a great lift,
Right.
brother, but you're not as important as that white quarterback. Don't fool yourself. Now, we joking, but I ain't joking. I
No,
ain't lying.
right. Thank you.
Sometimes, you know what I mean? They got to tell you. Now, that same confrontation going on in Arizona between Marvin Harrison Jr. and Kyler Murray, I don't know if it results in the same results that it did in Buffalo on which one of them will go.
Well, look, it's still early. Look, this is his rookie season. I don't think Kyler Murray really got a full 2-3 seasons in because of his injuries. This is all first week shit. I think that we'll have some time, but time will tell.
I think if they keep it up,
First week,
Cal is out of
Cam,
it.
you're right. First week, but that's some real deep shit he just said. I don't care about nobody. First week, that I can't have my quarterback saying,
Yeah.
it's not my job
Yeah.
to look for him.
Right.
That's insane and it's uncalled for. There's no way he should say that. There's just no way he should say that.
Hey, yo, check this out. If you like what you just seen, hit the link and subscribe to the channel to see more of It Is What It Is, the Come and Talk to Me Network.